ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Hello and good evening. Today is Tuesday, April 15, 2025. I'm Suleiman Talash and you're watching English News Bulletin from RTA News. We begin with the Foreign Minister. Foreign Minister Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi met with the head of the Kazakh Institute of Strategic Studies, expressing hope for strengthened political ties and progress in economic relations between the two countries. The Kazakh delegation highlighted their president's special attention to Afghanistan, which has enhanced cooperation between the two nations. And the Foreign Minister Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi again expressed regret over the Pakistani government's forced deportation of Afghan refugees during a meeting with the Pakistani ambassador in Kabul. He described the mistreatment by Pakistani police as a provocative and harmful to bilateral relations, calling for a change in the situation. Here is the rest of the story.
Foreign Minister Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi expressed regret regarding the forced deportation and mistreatment of Afghan refugees by the Pakistan government, as well as the ongoing political and economic issues between the two countries.
The Minister of Foreign Affairs expressed deep concern in his remarks about the forced deportation of Afghan refugees and the inappropriate treatment of refugees by some organizations. He condemned the ongoing mistreatment and considered it harmful to the relations between the two countries, calling for a change in the situation.
During the meeting, the Pakistan ambassador in Kabul expressed his understanding of the concerns raised by the Islamic Emirate and stated that he would convey these issues to the relevant authorities. Previously, a delegation mentioned during a visit to a refugee camp in Turkham that inappropriate behavior could negatively impact relations between the two countries.
Such actions sow discord between the two nations and generate hatred among the people. It paves the way for violence, mistrust, and hostility instead of fostering cooperation and friendship between the two countries.
From April 1st to 13th, the Ministry of Refugees and Repatriation reported that about 33,000 Afghans have returned to the country, both voluntarily and forcibly.
From April 1 to April 13, approximately 32,898 Afghans have been returned to their country. Upon their return, they have received basic humanitarian assistance at the country's border crossings. Transportation has been arranged for them, and they have been transferred to their respective regions.
The Pakistani government has informed Afghan refugees living in that country that they should voluntarily leave by March 31st, 2025. If they don't depart by this date, they may face forcible deportation by the Pakistan police.
The ambassador of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan to Qatar, Sohail Shaheen, along with Maulavi Abdul Wali Haqqani, the Deputy Minister of Public Health, and Hafiz Azizur Rahman, Deputy Director of the Afghan Red Crescent Society, attended the International Polio Eradication Initiatives Conference in Qatar. During the conference, Hafiz Azizur Rahman expressed and attributed to the resumption of the refugee return process. He emphasized the need for increased attention to this issue. He described the fight against polio as a shared responsibility for all and highlighted that the Afghan Red Crescent Society constructs its health services with complete transparency. He also called on the international partners of the Afghan Red Crescent Society to provide support for its health initiatives. Mufti Abdul Mateen Qane, the spokesman for the Ministry of Interior Affairs, announced that the Special Police Force have arrested a group of kidnappers who had kidnapped a man named Haji Anwar. The kidnappers demanded a ransom of $1 million from his family for his release. Mr. Qane reported that the suspects were arrested in various locations throughout Kabul and Haji Anwar was safely rescued. He also mentioned that this criminal group was implicated in other kidnapping cases as well. Sheikh Shahabuddin Dilawar, the Director General of the Afghan Red Crescent Society, met with Ahmad Suleiman, head of the International Federation of the Red Cross in Afghanistan, to discuss emergency humanitarian assistance for returning refugees. Mr. Dilawar requested the Federation's support in delivering essential aid. In response, Suleiman pledged 100,000 Swiss francs for health services and temporary shelters, along with an additional 150,000 Swiss francs in cash next week. Mullah Nuruddin Torabi, the director of the National Disaster Management Authority, met with the ambassador of Kazakhstan in Kabul to discuss strengthening relations between the two countries. Mr. Torabi appreciated Kazakhstan for the recent delivery of humanitarian aid, which arrived in 36 freight wagons. The ambassador provided a list of the aid and announced that 3.5 tons of medicines and medical supplies will arrive via Kabul International Airport next week. He also expressed Kazakhstan's readiness to cooperate with Afghanistan in mining, logistics, transport, and agriculture sectors. And the final one is that the counter-narcotics police of the Ministry of Interior Affairs have arrested 15 individuals in connection with drug trafficking across several provinces of the country. According to the ministry, the suspects were arrested in Khost, Zabul, Farah, Paktia, Balkh, Nimroz, and Kunduz provinces. They were found in possession of a significant quantity of drugs and drug tablets, which were seized by the ministry's security officials. And that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.
شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا